Once again, take note of how you feel before trying to do anything with the mind or the body. Take a note of what it is we're working with. How does the body feel now? How has it changed since early this morning? Do you feel more comfortable, less comfortable? Heavier, lighter? How is it? Just to be bringing full awareness, attention to the body, how it changes during the course of the day. What's the mood of the mind? Feelings of worry, or peacefulness, sleepiness, alertness. Feeling calm, feeling stressed. How is it? Again, there's no right or wrong place to begin, but we work with how things are, how this day is. December, New Delhi. Balaji Nigrodharama. This place, this time, it's like this. Consciously bringing attention into the body, establishing a posture based on the balance of energy and relaxation. Firstly, bringing attention to your spine. Feeling your spine, your backbone. And then inviting the body to sit in an upright way. Not tense or rigid. Not me having to sit up straight because the teacher says so. But rather, bringing attention into the body and inviting it. This allowing the spine to grow and stretch to its full, comfortable, natural limit. So the body is upright, energized, but free from stress. One of the reasons why we focus upon posture and establishing a well-balanced, well-integrated posture is because of the depth to which body and mind affect each other. So if we wish to establish those qualities of mind which are energetic, qualities of virya, qualities of mindfulness, sati, piti, rapture, dhamma-vicaya, investigation of reality, then the more that the body can support that quality of energy, alertness, then the more those mental qualities can be developed. Similarly, if we wish to develop the qualities of peacefulness of mind, tranquility, passaddhi, concentration, samadhi, equanimity, upekkha, then the more that the body can be established in calmness, relaxation, and the more that those soothing, tranquil, peaceful qualities of mind can be developed. The mind in its enlightened state is both perfectly awake, perfectly peaceful, fully energized and totally relaxed, both at the same time. And body and mind are fully integrated, fully in tune, fully in harmony with Dhamma, with reality. Then these qualities work together. The quality of energy, alertness, and the quality of peacefulness. Like a tree needs strength to stand up, to hold its branches, its leaves into the sunlight. It needs strength. But it also needs flexibility. It needs to be able to bend in the wind. If the tree can't bend, when the wind blows, it will break. So it needs both strength, firmness, and flexibility. In exactly the same way, our minds, our bodies, these qualities of energy and relaxation, alertness and peacefulness, they work together. They're not opposing forces, but they can be fully integrated, balanced. So they work together. So to establish peacefulness and relaxation in the body, it's very helpful to bring full awareness to the body piece by piece, to notice where we hold the qualities of stress or tension, tightness in the body, and to train them to relax, to soften, to be at ease. Now firstly, bring attention then to your face, feelings in your forehead, around your eyes. Notice any tightness there, bunching, stressing of the muscles around your eyes or in your forehead. Consciously let them relax, let them soften. Be free from tension. Noticing the muscles around your mouth, your jaw, feelings of your lips, chin. Bring attention to that area of your face. Notice if there's any tightening, stressing there. Let your jaw relax, your teeth don't need to be clenched together. Let the lips soften, relax. Letting the whole of your face be free of tension and tightness. Bringing the attention then down through your neck, into your shoulders, feeling this area of the body. Oftentimes our habits of worry and stress seem to form great knots of tension in our muscles, our neck stiff and tight, our shoulders hunched. And raised up around our ears. And notice the feelings in your neck and your shoulders. Be aware of them, bringing attention to that area. And once again, bring this quality of relaxation, softening, like a warm, gentle light, slowly spreading down through the body, like sunlight. Shining on the grass, letting the dew on the grass evaporate, like an ice cube, slowly melting. Let this light of friendliness, relaxation, steadily move down through the body. Let your shoulders drop an inch or two. The muscles of your neck softening, loosening. And in these moments, as the body steadily, slowly relaxes, notice what the effect on the mind is. When your face softens and the shoulders drop an inch or two, notice what happens to our mood. The general feeling within the heart. As the body relaxes, how is that felt? Is that a mental state? Notice how it easily brings a greater quality of calm, comfort, a sense of well-being. And bringing the attention down through our shoulders and our arms, the upper arms to our elbows, left and right, the forearms, our wrists, our hands. Just feeling our arms as they are draped comfortably either side of the body. Free of tension, fully relaxed. Whether our hands are in our lap or on our knees, wherever they're most comfortable is fine. Notice the sensations in your hands. Our fingers are very delicate, very sensitive. Let your hands, your fingers, fully relax. Be free of tension and tightness. And coming to the trunk of the body, it's very core of our physical being. Notice the feelings in your chest, your stomach. Once again, bringing attention to the habitual ways that we sit and hold the body. Maybe our shoulders are hunched forward or our stomach is tight. Often we maintain an attitude of anxiety, worry, fear through our abdomen, the stomach, solar plexus area being knotted up with tension, like a ball of tightness down in the belly. So feeling the presence of the trunk of the body, let it relax. The shoulders fall back a little. Allow your heart to be more open. Allow yourself to breathe more easily. Let your stomach relax and spread. No need to be knotted up and tense, tight. So the whole central core of our body, all the important organs are living, our heart, our lungs, our liver, our kidneys, stomach, intestines. Let that be fully relaxed, settled. When you relax your stomach, your abdomen, how does it feel? That moment when the tension is released, the muscles relax, how does that affect the mind? What does that do to our mood? It's very hard to maintain a worry if your stomach is not tense and tight. Your stomach, the abdomen, whole lower area of the body is soft and relaxed, free of tension. It's very hard to sustain any kind of anxiety. More difficult to keep worried, because the tension in the body feeds the tension in the mind. When the body is relaxed, it helps the mind to be similarly fully relaxed, settled, at ease. Bringing attention then to your pelvis, the hip joints, down through the lower part of the body to our legs. Notice any kind of tension and tightness in your hips. How easily, if we're uncomfortable in our knees, you feel pain or discomfort in our knees, the hips and the pelvis get tense and tight, resisting the painful feeling in the legs. Well, if there's tension there, bring the mind to them. Let them relax. Left leg, right leg. Let the hips be fully at ease, free of tension. And following this wave of relaxation, I guess, a gentle, warm light slowly spreading through the body, down through your legs, your thighs, to your knees, Notice the tension or tightness in your knees, how the body easily stresses, tenses up against painful feeling. The knees seem under strain. Relax. The thighs, the knees, the calves, your lower leg. Let them all soften, loosen, be at ease, all the way down to your ankles and your feet, your very toes. So the whole body is filled with this loving attention, this friendly attitude of relaxation, wishing the body well, inviting it to be fully relaxed, fully alert. Now to fully establish, as completely as we can, this balance of energy and relaxation, it's helpful to get to know the body, get to know its presence, its feelings, in a very direct, conscious way. So for the next few minutes, steadily move the attention up and down through the body. Now we've reached our feet, and slowly bring the attention back up through the body, piece by piece, the legs, the hip joints, the trunk of the body, arms, shoulders, your neck, your head, your face. Sweep the attention slowly and steadily up and down through the body. And wherever you notice any kind of tightness or tension, maybe while you've been relaxing your hip joints, your face is tensed up again. While you are relaxing your shoulders, then your hands have clenched. While we're paying attention in one area, things get out of balance in a different area. So to get to know the body fully and completely, take the next few minutes to steadily, systematically feed your attention. Draw your attention through the body, and wherever you feel a quality of tightness or tension, consciously relax them. If you find that rather than creating tension, the mind has lost a lot of energy and you're finding yourself drooped over, body lacking energy, and similarly, bring the attention to that area, straighten the spine, invite the body to sit more up in more of an upright way. Bring energy into your being, brighten your being. We have to notice for ourselves, if we want the meditation to be useful, we have to notice for ourselves how it's working, what's the effect, what do we need. So if we're tense and worried, then we guide things towards relaxation, settling, softening. If the drift is towards dullness and sleepiness, notice that. We guide the attention towards rousing more energy, bringing awareness into the spine, inviting the body to sit in an upright, energized way. It's through the power of attention, being aware, that these kind of adjustments can be brought about. If we're not aware, then necessarily we're going to be out of balance. But if there's awareness, then it can be noticed where the imbalances are, and for those imbalances to right themselves, to come back into the state of harmony once again. During today, I'd like to emphasize the aspect of meditation called samatha, or concentration, tranquility. So we'll focus on that particular area of practice for today. Tomorrow we'll go more onto the insight aspect, vipassana. But once the body is well established and the attitude of mind is well established in a balance of energy, realization, and bring your attention to the breathing. Once again, use the natural rhythm of your breath wherever you can perceive it most easily. Set the intention to focus on the rhythm of the breathing. Just following the feeling, the cluster of sensations that go with the breath as the body breathes in, the inhalation, and as the body breathes out, the exhalation. We're not trying to change the breath or do anything with the breath, but just allow the body to breathe according to its own nature. And put that cluster of sensations right at the center of attention, at the very center of a mandala. Put the feelings, the sensations of the breath, right at the very center of attention. Right now there's nothing else we need to calculate, nothing we need to plan, nothing we need to remember. All of our concerns and duties can be put aside for this period of time. Just let the breath be the sole object of interest, just for this period. And whenever the mind is distracted, falls asleep, wanders off into memories or fantasies, planning for the future, as soon as you notice that, then very patiently, gently, let go. Whatever it is that the mind has grasped, let go. Release the grip of attention on that thought, that sound, that feeling. Let it go. And invite the attention back to the breathing once again, with an attitude of friendliness, respectfulness, but also assertion. Like training a young child, you have to be clear about what the direction is, but you have to work with the child's energy. So regardless of how many times the attention wanders, as soon as you notice, wake up to them. Be aware. Notice what the mind has grasped, whether it's a feeling in your leg or your back, a sound, an idea, a memory, a fantasy. Let go. Release the grip, the entanglement. Let go, and invite the attention back to the feeling of the breath once again. when we experience physical pain, which is completely ordinary in meditation, sitting still for long periods of time, the habit is to become averse and feel hatred and negativity towards that pain. We fear it. We start to negotiate with it. We worry about it. We tense up against it. This is the way we are as human beings. The muscles tighten up in that area. The mind starts to worry and to resent, to fear. So it can be most instructive, helpful, to work with pain in different ways. The Buddha gave a teaching called the Arrow, where he spoke about the image of a soldier on the battlefield. See? The first arrow that the soldier is shot by, this is physical pain. If you have a body, you have a mind, nobody can avoid being hit by that first arrow. We have a body, it has nerves, we feel. There's Vedana. We have sensations. And no one can dodge the first arrow, not even the Buddha, not even an Arahant. But the second arrow is all of that fearing, resenting, worrying, negotiating, all of the negativity, anxiety that is created around painful feeling. That's the second arrow. That's the arrow that can be avoided. This is a particularly helpful teaching. So when you experience physical pain in your back or your legs, notice how the mind creates negativity, fear. See if you can relax the muscles in that area of your back, your legs. So rather than tensing up against it, you relax into it. Relax the muscles in that area. And relax the attitude. It's just a feeling, just a sensation. And even though it's uncomfortable, it's unpleasant, and you can't make it be pleasant just by an act of will, the distance between the feeling of pain when there's a discomfort and when actual damage is being done to the body, there's a big distance. It's a long time. So the most helpful policy is when you feel physical pain, to relax the body, to relax the attitude. Just to reflect upon it as simply painful feeling, dukkha vedana. To know it as that and not to add anything to it. To let it be known simply as an experience, a pattern of perception. That's all. Doesn't mean that we're not allowed to change the posture, but rather we work with that painful feeling until we can find a sense of equanimity, acceptance towards it. To let there be satipanya, mindfulness and wisdom in relationship to that feeling. And then, when there's an intuition, a sense that the body is really being stressed, and it needs to change the posture, and it's quite alright to move. But then moving is an act of kindness towards the body, rather than an act of aversion, an action based on negativity towards pain. So once again, if the motivation is kindness, then the result will be peaceful. If the motivation is aversion, the result will be conflicted, afflicted. So when you experience physical pain, I encourage us all to work with it in this way, to relax the attitude to one of acceptance, to relax the body, to soften the muscles. See what a difference that makes. And then when the posture needs to be changed, to change it without a feeling of restlessness or aversion, but just to change the posture because it's an act of kindness, respecting the body's limitations. That's all. There's no remainder, no residue. We'll practice walking meditation now for 45 minutes.